Hi everyone, I'm Laura from Understood. There are tons of myths and misconceptions about ADHD, so I'm here to debunk the 7 top myths and give you the hard facts about ADHD. Here we go. Myth number 1. ADHD isn't real. This might be the most common myth about ADHD, and if you or your child has ADHD, it might be the most painful one too. Fact: ADHD is a biological condition. There's a lot of brain science to back that up. Major health organizations recognize ADHD as a biological condition. Organizations like the CDC, the National Institutes of Health, and the American Psychiatric Association. If you or your child has ADHD, you know how real it is and how big an impact it can have on everyday life. As one of our community members recently shared, denying ADHD is like denying the existence of gravity. Myth number 2. Kids with ADHD are just lazy. This is another hurtful myth that's simply not true. The fact is, ADHD is not a problem of laziness or willpower. ADHD is caused by differences in the brain. It's not something people have control over. Telling a child with ADHD to just focus is like asking a child with vision problems to just see better. In both cases, kids need help dealing with their challenges. Kids with ADHD are often trying as hard as they can to pay attention and sit still, sometimes even harder than other kids. Myth number 3. ADHD is caused by bad parenting. Parents of kids with ADHD tell us all the time that they feel judged or criticized. People give them looks or even say that their child just needs more discipline. Fact: ADHD isn't caused by lack of discipline. It's not caused by anything parents do. That includes letting their kids eat too much sugar, play too many video games, or stay up too late. ADHD is a biological issue, not a parenting issue. And just like how kids with ADHD can't always control their behavior, parents can't always control it either. Myth number 4. All kids with ADHD are hyperactive. People often picture kids with ADHD as being constantly in motion and unable to sit still. But the fact is, not all kids with ADHD are hyperactive, and there are many other symptoms of ADHD that lots of people don't know about. Symptoms like trouble managing emotions, trouble understanding consequences, difficulty with organization and planning, and many more. Myth number 5. Only boys have ADHD. Fact: girls are just as likely as boys to have ADHD, but they're not diagnosed as often as boys. Their symptoms may go unnoticed because girls are less likely to be hyperactive, or their hyperactivity may come across in a different way. That doesn't mean ADHD isn't common in girls, though. Simone Biles, Lisa Ling, Jessica McCabe, these are all women with ADHD, and they're far from the only ones. Myth number 6. Kids outgrow ADHD. ADHD symptoms can change as kids get older, but that doesn't mean ADHD goes away. Fact: ADHD symptoms can be a lifelong challenge. Most kids with ADHD continue to have symptoms into adulthood. Some symptoms make it easier to manage, others may stay the same. But with the right support, kids can find ways to keep those symptoms from getting in the way of everyday life. Medication, therapy, accommodations, and lifestyle changes can all make a difference. Myth number 7. Kids with ADHD aren't smart. Fact: ADHD has nothing to do with intelligence. Kids with ADHD are just as smart as their peers. They can even be gifted. It's true that ADHD can cause kids to struggle in school, but it's not because these kids aren't smart. It's because ADHD affects skills like paying attention and impulse control. And it's hard to do well in any subject if you can't focus on the lessons, homework, or tests. There you have it, 7 myths about ADHD debunked. If you found this video useful, please like the video and subscribe to our channel. When people misunderstand ADHD, it makes things even harder for both parents and for kids. So help us in spreading the truth about ADHD and let us know what we missed in the comments below. What myth about ADHD do you think is the most harmful and why? We'd love to hear from you.